Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sarah and I post weekly what's for dinner videos. They are typically on Sundays, but this week is a little bit off. And I also post different recipes throughout the week, or at least one additional video. Today I have 5 awesome recipes for you and 2 different stuffed shells recipes. And if you're into that kind of content, be sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel, turn on the bell, and let's get started. First, I'm starting by making one of our favorite meals of all time, and it is Mexican stuffed shells. I am just browning up some ground beef, throwing some taco seasoning in there, and I am boiling 20 jumbo shells in the background. And to the ground beef, when it is ready, you're going to add in 4 ounces of cream cheese. Then in a pan, you're going to throw in half a cup or a cup of salsa. Fill the shells with the cream cheese and meat mixture. Pour a little bit of taco seasoning on there, and then you are going to bake them at 350 for 20 minutes, 15-20 minutes. And when there's about 5 minutes left, you're going to take them out and throw some cheese on them. You don't know I'm looking with you. So quick, so easy, and I promise you, you will be addicted to these like we are. They are so good. Next up, I am making the Pioneer Woman's chicken and dumplings. I'm going to start by melting 2 tablespoons of butter and 2 tablespoons of olive oil in a Dutch oven. And then you're going to just throw in 5 chicken breasts, skin on, or a whole chicken just cut up. And you're just going to brown it on each side. You're not fully cooking it. If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. 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 Into that pot, you're going to throw in your diced carrots, celery, and onion. I'll have the exact measurements linked down below and how much I did. And then you're going to throw in half a teaspoon of ground thyme and 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric. And then stir that up a little bit, let them saute till they're, a little bit soft. And then you are going to put 6 cups of chicken broth in. Return your chicken to the pot, cover it, and simmer for about 30 minutes. Do you know I'm looking, and I can't help but smile? Do you know how much I love you? You put my favorite song on, I put my feet up, and we just sing along, and I can't help but feeling, just loving. And while that is simmering, you're going to mix together your dumplings, which is just flour, cornmeal, baking powder, salt, and then 2 cups of half and half. Together, if I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. 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 And once your 30 minutes is up, you're going to take the lid off, remove the chicken, and then remove the chicken from the bone, put it back into the pot, put in a half a cup of half and half, 2 tablespoons of all-purpose flour, mix it up a little bit, and then you're going to drop your dumplings in by the spoonful and cover it and cook it for 20 minutes. Just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. I figure now is as good a time as ever to let y'all know that we did not like these dumplings at all. Everything else about this chicken and dumplings was amazing, so I would follow it up until this point and make your favorite dumplings. Or honestly, I would have preferred just biscuits cut up, and that's probably what I'm going to do next time. But I think it's the cornmeal for me because I don't know. It got a lot of reviews, but I don't see it. Otherwise, like I said though, it was really good.
stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. Forever. Forever.
Next up, I am making some sweet potatoes and broccoli as a side, along with some salmon in my air fryer. First, I diced up 1 sweet potato and 1 head of broccoli, coated it with some oil, and pouring my spice mixture over it, which consists of brown sugar, paprika, black pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, poultry seasoning, chili powder, and cayenne pepper. And like I said, I will have all this linked down below, and I'm just coating it really well.
I can't help but smile. Do you know how much I love you? You put my favorite song on.
Next, I'm mixing up my mixture that's going to go on my salmon, and it consists of lemon juice, mayonnaise, Dijon mustard, garlic, a little bit of kosher salt, and some, it's called for fresh dill, but I didn't have any, so I just used dry. And then now I have preheated my air fryer to 350, I believe, and tossed all my veggies in there. This recipe, actually, most that I found, the temperatures or time cooking was a little different for each of these vegetables, but it turned out pretty good. And I cooked it for 10 minutes, and those sweet potatoes were amazing. I couldn't. And now I have inserted my grill insert into my Ninja Foodi grill and preheated it. Then I am tossing in my salmon that I have also coated with salt and pepper on the skin side, and I'm just cooking it to temperature. I ended up changing it. It automatically chose medium rare, but I wanted medium well. And when it beeped at me to flip it, instead of flipping it, I just put the sauce mixture on all of them, closed it, and then, like I said, I changed the temperature. But once it was all ready, that was it. And this whole meal was so good. If you like salmon, like, you could do this in the oven too, but I really liked those seasonings.
If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here?
And this night I had the rest of those jumbo shells I wanted to use up, and this bag of spinach that was about to go bad, so I figured I would make some spinach and ricotta stuffed shells. I started with a little bit of oil in my pan, threw in some garlic, and then almost the entire bag of spinach, and just stirred it up until it was completely wilted.
I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here?
And once it's all wilted, I just threw it into a mixing bowl, put in a 15-ounce can of ricotta, 1 egg, a little bit of Parmesan cheese, some mozzarella cheese, some pepper, a little bit of salt, and then I mixed that up really well. And once my shells were finished cooking, per usual, I stuffed them all, put a little bit of marinara sauce at the bottom and on top, and I cooked them at 350 for about 25 minutes. And once about 5 minutes was left, I took them out, topped them with some more Parmesan and mozzarella cheese, and that was it. These were so